Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're tackling a project that absolutely frustrates so many of us. Hunting down local property records without hitting a sneaky paywall. So let's just dive right in. Seriously, are you tired of jumping through hoops to find Stark County property records? It's exhausting, right? Well, today, we're going to uncover a totally hassle-free way to access them online for free. Whether you're researching a potential property purchase, verifying ownership for an investment, or honestly, just looking into some historical neighborhood data, navigating confusing government websites and dodging those hidden document fees can be a total nightmare. But hey, don't worry, we're going to clear all of that up for you today. Okay, but before we start clicking around, we've got to address a massive geographic hurdle. The big twist here, there are actually 4 different Stark counties in the United States. Literally, this is the #1 reason beginners get completely lost. You might think you're searching for a house in Ohio, but whoops, you're accidentally digging through tax data in Illinois, North Dakota, or even Indiana. So, here is our roadmap for today's explainer. First, which Stark County is it? Then, why property records matter. Navigating free online portals, a step-by-step search example, insider tips and troubleshooting, and finally, a review and disclaimer. We're going to guide you through this exact problem step by step. All right, Section 1. Which Stark County is it? Identifying your exact jurisdiction right out of the gate is absolutely crucial. We have Stark County, Ohio, centered around Canton. Then there's Stark County, Illinois, with its administrative seat over in Toulon. Out west, we've got Stark County, North Dakota, based in Dickinson. And finally, the phonetic outlier, Stark County, Indiana. Notice that one is spelled with an E at the end, operating out of Knox. Knowing your target state is literally step 1 to avoiding a massive search headache. Moving right along to Section 2, why property records matter. You know, these county databases are absolute gold mines. Whether you're an investor, a prospective homebuyer, or maybe just a bit curious about your own neighborhood, this public data really empowers you. You can find assessed property values and current tax bills, which is huge for budgeting. You can trace property ownership and deed history to see exactly who holds the title. Plus, you can view spatial boundaries on interactive GIS maps and even pull up building sketches and structural characteristics like square footage and room counts. The best part? It's all public information if you just know where to look. Which brings us to Section 3, navigating free online portals. Let's look at the comparative framework across all 4 jurisdictions. In Ohio, your primary free portal is realestate.starkcountyohio.gov. There, you get full tax cards and sketches for free, but certified physical copies, those will cost you. In North Dakota, you'll use the Community GIS Hub for free appraisals and maps. But if you want digitized deed images, you're going to hit a paywall on the NDRIN network, which runs about $30 a month. For Illinois, start at starkco.illinois.gov for free valuations, while actual deeds sit behind a system called Tapestry. Finally, in Indiana, think GIS at starkin.wtgis.com gives you free assessor cards, but again, legal title transfers are paywalled. Knowing these boundaries really helps manage your expectations right from the start. Okay, let's get practical. Section 4, step-by-step search example. The Ohio Auditor's Database is built for high-volume public query traffic, but man, it really helps to know the tricks. There are 3 simple steps to success here. First up, choose your search type, parcel ID, owner name, or address. Second, enter your data. And here is a massive insider tip for you. Leave off the street suffix, like drive or avenue, for way better results. Third, utilize the asterisk as a wildcard symbol. Let's actually see what this looks like in practice. Take a look at the surprisingly straightforward interface of the Stark County Auditor's basic search portal. Notice the clear fields for parcel ID, owner, and address. Now, you don't need to fill out all of them. In fact, less is definitely more here. Just pick one parameter to start your search. That way, you don't accidentally filter out the exact property you're trying to find. So, if you're using the parcel ID, here's how you execute that search. A full Ohio parcel ID is exactly 10 characters with no spaces. But let's say you only know the first 3 digits of a neighborhood block, like 123. You can just type 123 followed by an asterisk. That little star acts as a wildcard, and it's going to return every single parcel that begins with those numbers. It is an incredibly powerful little hack to find groups of adjacent parcels without needing to track down the exact 10-digit code. And here are our other 2 search methods in action. For an owner-named search, you'll want to type the last name first, then the first name, with absolutely no commas. So, Smith John. You can even use the wildcard here too. Try typing B*OW to catch brown, Barlow, or below. As for the address search, like I mentioned earlier, for the absolute best results, drop that street suffix. If the house is on Woodland Drive, just type Woodland. If you include Drive but the system has it abbreviated as Drive, you might get 0 results. Keep it simple, guys. So the crucial thing to remember here is what you've just successfully unlocked. By following these steps on the Ohio portal, you are getting completely free access to full tax cards, property sketches, and the sales history of the parcel. But, and this is a big but, if you try to click further to request certified physical copies of deeds, or if you ask for bulk spatial data exports, that's exactly where you'll trigger a fee. So always ask yourself, do I just need to read the information, or do I legally need a certified stamped document? All right, let's move to Section 5, Insider Tips and Troubleshooting. Now, if you hit a paywall online, do not give up. Here are some completely legal hacks to bypass those fees, based on the sources we've reviewed. In Ohio, you can use the GovOS guest access on the recorder site to inspect document previews entirely for free. In North Dakota, you can actually skip that $30 NDRN subscription by simply visiting the Dickinson County office and inspecting records on their free public terminals. Similarly, in Illinois, visiting the Toulon office allows for free manual searches. And in Indiana, you can inspect the physical paper land indices for free directly at the Knox County Recorder's office. Remember, online convenience sometimes comes with a fee, but physical, in-person inspection is historically a free public right. Oh, and as a general rule, always fall back on that asterisk wildcard if you are ever unsure of a spelling. It's a lifesaver. Bringing us to our final stop, Section 6, Final Review and Disclaimer. Before you go running off to start your property research, I do need to remind you that municipal data is highly fluid. The information provided here is accurate as of the creation of this explainer. Online resources, server portals, and county processes absolutely change over time. In fact, the Stark County, Ohio site explicitly notes that it frequently undergoes off-hours maintenance. So always be sure to verify the latest procedures and links directly with your local authorities. Which leaves us with one final thought. Now that you've got the tools, the portal links, and the insider search hacks to navigate these systems without paying a single dime, what hidden history is just waiting to be uncovered in your local county's database? Go execute your own property search right now and see what you can discover. Thank you so much for joining me on this explainer, and hey, happy hunting.